to left. It is gone! 3-run home run, Kyle Kubat.
Fly ball to left, Sweeney hit well, and
Charlie Capsetta, what a play! Here's a line drive out to center field. It's a grand slam! Going back is Shaw. He is going to get there. What a catch! And he's going to hop over the fence while doing it. What a coming home. It's Morales to throw on a double hop. Is it in time? It is in time! Here's a rocket. Deep left field. Does this have a chance to go? It is gone! Go ahead, homer. Tyler Wilkins on the first pitch.
play called for a back on the 14th, and there's number 100, Stephen Devaney with a line drive to left. He's 2 for 2, and with triple digits for number 1 as
difference. And here's a ground ball shooting through the left side, and Kingsway has won the Ralph Shaw opener. Here we go, fly ball deep left center field, and it is gone! Grand slam! Scott Lynch, grand slam!
is the man of the hour. There's a ground ball that's going to go into center field. It's going to be picked up, and it's going to be booted. Here comes the runner to the plate, and Pittman has won it in extras. Walk-off single, Jude Engstrom.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Just like they drew it up in Hollywood. Caladros, the 3-2. Swinging on this! And the Audubon Green Wave have upset the Kingsway Dragons in the Ralph Shaw Classic.
Here from the grass at the bottom of the Gateway Regional High School, we've got Colonial Conference Soccer right here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting between 2 teams that are at the peak of their performance midway through September. It's the Lindenwold Lions and Jason Snyder and Rich Kelly's Gateway Gators. Everybody's talking it over. We're just getting started here in Woodbury Heights. I'm Dan Wilkins here with my producer Vincent Folks. Let's take a quick look at the starting lineup for both sides. It's going to be Brandon Martinelli, Diego Rodriguez Aguilar, Emilio Fernandez, Jermaine Okiki, Zizandi Gay, Emerson Castro Osorio, Bayron Gardardo Moya, Hendrik Guerrero, Roger Canales, Yazan Flores, Christian Velasquez Ortez, Christian Morales, and Justin Acosta Palacios for the visiting Lindenwold Lions. And then for Gateway, again coached by Rich Kelly. For them, it's going to be Tristan Fernandez, Justin Duggan, Cody Shaw, Jason Zhang, Jake Garrett, Alex Jackson, Alton Rattle, Ben Klein, Alex Horwitz in the goalkeeper spot, and then Colin Hajnowski in that position as well. So the Gateway Gators going to line it up. Remember, both of these teams are 4-1. Gateway's 3 wins this year have all been shutouts, including on Monday when they beat the Audubon Green Wave 2-0 in an impressive showing. Along with that, we also saw that both teams, their sole losses are versus out-of-conference teams. Lindenwold lost 2-1 to open the season versus the Cinnamons and Reds, and Gateway had their second game of the season end in a loss versus Shalek in a 4-1 game. So this is going to be a true test for both of these sides. Both of these teams 4-0 in conference play already. One of them will be 4-1 by the end of tonight. It's a hot day here in Gateway, but not as hot as what we've seen in the previous couple of weeks. About 79 degrees here in Gateway with mostly clear skies. Lindenwold on the left of your screen with blue numbering and white jerseys. Gateway on the right side of your screen with black jerseys and blue lettering, and we are underway, or blue accents, that is. Here on the grass fields at Gateway, we're underway. Tristan Fernandez with the first carry, getting it out to Velatanga Ortez. Hajnowski getting a start back out there to Alton Rattle. Hugging the sideline towards the Lindenwold bench. That one's out. Taken away by number 9, Justin Acosta Palacios. Getting it passed out to Shaw. It's going to be a drive here Lindenwold's going to try to set it up for, for Horwitz, and that's going to go out of play towards the middle school ball game. Yeah, I think there's some 7th and 8th grade game going on the far field over there. Looks like the JV game is going on behind us on the football turf. Throw in. Got knocked by Fernandez. Off the shoulder of Jake Garrett. Keeping that leg in tow. That one's going to be the first shot on goal for Lindenwold tonight, and that's going to be a save for Horwitz. Gateway was 9-9-1 last year under Rich Kelly's head coaching. That one goes to our left and out of play. Throw in by number 3. Slid in a little bit there with Jajandi Gay, who was a transfer from Southern Florida. Came to Lindenwold last year in their premier soccer program. And that one goes to Lindenwold's goalkeeper, number 0, Brandon Martinelli. Martinelli sends this one away. This one's going to be high in the air just past midfield. Great footwork there by Jermaine O'Keefe. That one might head for the berm because it's going to take a weird backspin. Stays in play. O'Keefe goes down. Now back to Hajnowski. Sliding in. That's going to be a tough sell on the grass. Two heads coming together there. Going back number 8 versus number 8. It's going to be a breakaway by Gateway. Can he set it up for the score? Goes right to Martinelli, and he gets the save. Martinelli with a line drive. Gets pretty far on the boot. O'Keefe crossing over Alton Rattle. That one is sent away towards the Gateway sideline, but stays in. Long enough for number 5, Roger Canales. Back to Fernandez. Fernandez going to set it up for Hajnowski. Gets a little bit too much air on it. Justin Duggan loses possession there to Flores. Oh, gets right past him, and it's going to go in for a slow roller goal by Lindenwold, and it's 1-0. Just a couple minutes into this one, and Lindenwold gets on the board. As soon as it got past Alex Horwitz, I didn't think it would go. I thought it would be like wide left or something like that, but oh my word, it's going to be 1-0 and just about 5 minutes into the game. See, these are both incredibly similar teams, not just statistically, but the way that they play as well. They both play hard-nosed soccer. You know, they play very physically, they play very tough. And not just that, but these teams, like I was saying statistically, they're both 4-1, and they're both undefeated in Colonial Conference play. One's going to get high in the air, going to give it a header towards the near sideline. Fernandez getting tripped up a little bit. Back to number 25, Hendrik Guerrero. That one is up. Oh, that ball gets knocked out, but the whistle's going to be blown because of the contact with the goalkeeper. So Alex Horwitz is going to get a roll away here. Gets a low flyer, gets a bad bounce, and it's going to go right back out to Horwitz. Don't forget, folks, our soccer fun doesn't end there. We've got 2 doubleheaders next week for the home side Audubon Green Wave, with the JV and the varsity clubs playing back-to-back under the lights 5 p.m. on September 26th, 7 p.m. for the varsity club. And then after that, we've got boys and girls soccer with the doubleheader. Audubon and Heights on the 28th, which is a Thursday afternoon. The boys team plays at 3:45, and then the girls team plays at home at 7 o'clock. Oh, that one off the head of his own teammate, Jake Garrett. Marcinelli slides in to grab that one. I'd imagine sliding on grass is a lot different than sliding on turf. You know, these guys have experience in playing with both. Gateway and Lindenwold both have the option of grass or turf fields. Gateway, you know, I was talking to Rich Kelly before the ball game, and what he was telling me is that he's got the power. He has the option of deciding whether his team is going to play on the grass or play on the turf. Now, there's some situations where you don't have an option, like on October 19th, Gateway plays Buna Regional, and that game is at 6:30, so they need to play on the football turf in order for them to have light. Good call there by the ref. Next to us. That was the right call. Had to be called for the push there. This is going to be a free kick by number 3. Gets a little bit off to the right, and that's going to go over everybody. Saved by Lindenwold's number 24. Excuse me, number 14, and Tony Cruz. And goes out towards the ball handler on the far sideline. Taken in by Martinelli. Up in the air. Knocked down by number 9, Justin Costa Palacios, and we're going to have a sub coming in for the visitors. That would be number 10, Diego Rodriguez Aguilar. Just about 9 minutes here in the first half. 9 minutes played. 1-0 Lindenwold. Remember, the clock on the bottom of your screen is unofficial. And that's going to be a header that's going to go right out to the chairs, lawn chairs in the baseball dirt. Does feel a little bit weird to be setting up a broadcast where normally a second baseman would play, but that's what you got to do sometimes. Here comes the throw from Valengo Ortiz. Whistle blown there. They need him to move back a little bit. That's number 6. Again, Jejandi Gay, the transfer from South Florida. Gonna set up a free kick here. Number 3, Ben Klein and Alex Jackson lining up on the front line. Getting ready to set this one up. Lindenwold already up 1-0 here early in the first. It's going to be a line drive to the left, and it gets thwarted by Gateway. Trying to hang on to it, couldn't get it. And now whistle's blown there. This is going to be a setup for Alex Horwitz. Gets this one ready, sends it away. Lands just past midfield, goes over everybody. Up in the air for Canales. I think some of the players are getting thrown off by the football whistles from the football practice that Andrew Daly's hosting over there, and I think he's getting it confused with, or I think some of these guys are getting it confused with the soccer whistles. But I don't know exactly. They're going to keep that one in. It's going to go to midfield, and the whistle's blown before, Bayron Guadardo Moya can get a handle on it. This broadcast is brought to you by Tommy D's Home Improvement Surplus, the place to be for all things home improvement, including wholesale cabinets and countertops. Operating in Philadelphia and South Jersey for over 25 years, visit their brand new second location on the corner of Creek Road and Harding Avenue in Belmar, next to the 42 on-ramp. It's going to be a liner, going to head out towards Fernandez. Now it's going to go to Klein. Fernandez gets a little bit on top of it and goes back to Gigandi Gay. Back to Klein. A little bit of shoving there, keeps it in. Jake Garrett sends a liner. Remember, he was responsible for more than half of Gateway's scoring last year as a junior. And now that he's at the top of the barrel, he's looking to make more of an impact. Gets tripped up a little bit, that being Hendrick. Alton Rattle. He's going to send this one down the sideline, and Martinelli's going to go out and grab that one with one hand. One of the things that is interesting is that when Gateway plays at home, I've covered 2 home games for them before. One was Audubon Gateway, a game that Audubon lost 4-2. But what I've noticed is that they use orange game balls. I haven't really seen that anywhere else. I don't know if it's supposed to be a distinctive factor in that, like, you know, the grass is a little bit taller than most fields. I don't know what the reasoning is, why they use orange balls, if that's just what they have available to them. That's going to be brought back in play and then taken out by number 17, Christian Morales. Great footwork there by Morales. Goes to Horwitz, he slides and gets it. Great stop there. A boot by Horwitz. Stays back down, but goes in the opposite direction, trying to hang on to it. That one is up high again, goes back down to Ben Klein. Doesn't have too much of a bounce on it. Out of play. Back up. Walking a little bit gingerly there. It'll be Castro Osorio. He'll throw it in. Off of Jermaine O'Keefe. And it's going to be out of play. Ben Klein will throw this one in for the home side Gators. Getting crossed up a little bit there. Garrett crossing up everyone, barreling through, but now in a bit of a logjam, and it goes back to Lindenwold. Oh, gets blocked by Ojnowski. And that one's going to be a perfect one-hopper to Martinelli. And he'll send this one away. High in the air. Just past midfield, missed everybody. It missed LaCroix. Missed a whole bunch of folks. That one gets blocked by number 3. Go out out to the right, but it's going to stay in. Is it going to stay in long enough for no whistle? It does. Suzanne Gay. Had a drive, but it's going to work a little bit laterally now, and that's a straightaway kick. Backwards and right into the lap of Horwitz. About halfway through the first half here in Woodbury Heights at Gateway Regional High School. It's 1-0 in favor of the Lions on the visitors' side of Lindenwold. And a Colonial Conference clash. Our next soccer game will be Monday, September 25th, as we get some Tri-County action with the Wildwood Warriors and the Gloucester Catholic Rams here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. But this is a good game for us to cover here on DWB. There's usually always a couple good ones that we have every single year. Oh. And he goes for a tumble. It'll be a free kick for Lindenwold. And for Emerson Castro Osoria. Goes a little bit backwards with it. Now it's going to be set up. That was beautiful right there, setting it backwards. And some great footwork by Gateway brings it to, excuse me, Horwitz. I don't know why I keep blanking on that name. Off the chest of Jackson. We're going to have a substitute coming in. That is going to be, actually, hold on, what's the issue here? Well, Tristan Fernandez is waiting, and so is number 9, which will be Justin Acosta Palacios. I don't know what the issue is. I guess they have to wait until the next whistle, but now on the free kick, Martinelli with one hand spears it out of midair. Great save, Brandon Martinelli. That was like a Shaquille O'Neal snatch block right there. Off of number 3, goes back out. Lindenwold with a drive, and it's in for a score for Lindenwold. Two nothing Lindenwold as they get it done again. We have to fix some visual graphics on our broadcast, so excuse us as Vincent Folkt. Our producer takes over on the camera as I take over on the laptop for just a few seconds here. We get back underway. right, sorry about that, folks. Realized that the last time I saw when Lindenwold scored, the graphic came up for Cherry Hill West scoring a touchdown, which was our last broadcast. So looks like the sun's getting covered up a little bit by the clouds above. Here we go. Drive by Jermaine O'Keefe, and that's going to be a wide right of Horwitz. That was a saving grace there for Gateway, because if Lindenwold gets too far ahead, you know, going into the halftime break, that's not going to spell good news for the home crowd. And for anyone interested, our next broadcast will be on Friday, September 22nd, with the Riverside Rams and the Pittman Panthers from Pittman High School. 6 o'clock start time from Pittman. That one's going to drop. Gets a drive. And a straightaway kick, blocked by Gateway's number 8, Cody Shaw. Now it's going back the other way, but Lindenwold's still trying to hang on to possession. Sliding and stopped by Fernandez. Sent away. Jake Garrett trying to get in there before Martinelli could get a scoop on it. Going back the other way. Hajnowski swamped by Martinelli. Sent away off the head of Klein. I remember last year Ben Klein, he played varsity soccer with a cast or a brace on his hand, or on his lower arm, you know, near his wrist. And it didn't really matter because all you need in soccer is your legs. If you use your hands, it's a penalty. The only difference for Klein is that if he used his hands, not only would it be a penalty, it would have also hurt. He's going to be brought in by Shaw. Going back and forth here between the home and the visitors. Horwitz took a bad step, but he's going to hang on to it. Goes to Klein on the throw-in. Crossed up by Norton. Got 3-on-1 right there. Lindenwold still with possession. Goes right to the Lindenwold sideline. This broadcast is brought to you by DJK Roofing, South Jersey's number one roofing supplier with over 200 5-star reviews on the web. Get a free quote today at 856-778-3900. Financing options are available. Just ask for Carmine. Whistle's blown. That's going to go the other way. Pretty deep in Lindenwold's territory. And got tripped up there. Justin Dugan. It's going to be a free kick for Tajandi Gay. I'm going to get a lot of space here. Fooled me. That goes behind him. They're going to buy some time. I really like the strategy that Lindenwold's playing. They're just making sure they have as much room possible to work with. And even if that's using, like, you know, unorthodox kind of strategies. I believe that's going to be a throw-in. Yeah, it's going to be for Klein. Up in the air straight away. Down to Justin Duggan. Getting a lot of great kicks, both in the air and on the ground by both sides. These guys are fighting it out to the very end. Up, this one's got a chance. And Horwitz has it on the knee. About 12 minutes left in the half. 2-0 Lindenwold. It's a great boot there by Horwitz. Garrett stops the Lindenwold momentum. 2-on-1. That one's going to go out. And now some substitutions coming in. 3 new for Lindenwold and number 19. That would be Sebastian, or no, it is number 18, Alton Rattle, back in the game, so no Sebastian Zivitak. It's going to be a goal kick here for Martinelli. Or no, it's going to go out for number 7. That being Bayron Guardo Moya. Now whistle's blown and pinching on his back right there. That's going to be a card. Yeah, it's going to be a yellow card, I believe, on the Lindenwold coach. Because they didn't point it to any player specifically, so that would have to be to the coach. To Snyder. Look at this, they're running the same strategy Lindenwold did. Question is, does it work? Oh, and Jake Garrett came so close to having a bicycle kick goal. And it's still going to stay 2-0. Looks like the middle school game is over. And it looks like the JV game is already at the halftime break. So we're running a little bit long here. And that's not even accounting for extra time that we may have. This is going to be taken in by number 16. I think that's number 16. And yes, there will be number 16, Benji Contarino. Getting a setup here. Everybody's crammed. What do we get? Fernandez gets blocked. Sent in the air. Back towards midfield, headed by Shaw. Back to Rattle. Martinelli calls for it. He's got it. Yeah, it's actually getting to be a pretty nice day here. The sun is poked back out, but the breeze is kind of leveling things a little bit. But you got to imagine, you know, the surfaces that these guys are playing on, with the fact that you've got, you know, this tall grass that these guys are playing on. You know, for some guys it's the height of their cleat. And in other circumstances, you know, it's the fact that this field, for the standards of soccer, this is a really short field. You don't really have as much to cover. Audubon is a much larger field. Lindenwold is a much larger field, as they play on an entire football field, and getting tripped up there. Number 13, Emerson Castro Osorio. So he's going to get a free kick here. Liner. It's going to stay in, and whistle's going to be blown, and that's going to go the other way. About 7 minutes left in the half. Again, the clock that you see on the bottom of your screen is unofficial. That's just our estimation, but there haven't really been any stoppages that would change that. That one goes out. Ben Klein. Still pushing hard. That one's out. It's going to be a throw-in for Shundi Gay. Oh no, now it's going to be... See, there were two different people calling for that one. Now whistle's going to be blown. It's going to be a free kick for Norton. Got a great shot on it, but it's going to go back the other way. It's got a bad bounce off of Hajnowski. That's going to hug the line. It's going to stay in. Now that one's going to go out. Contarino is going to get subbed out in favor of number 12, Sean Cawley. That one goes out, and to our booth's right. Nice stop there by Vincent Vogt. Soccer ball's flying everywhere here late in this first half. Be thrown in by Norton. Oh. Johnny Gay playing the defense there. Like I said, this is how these two teams are so incredibly similar, as that one's going to be a smart play there by Hajnowski to let that one roll. But, you know, thing is that both Jason Snyder and Rich Kelly are both very hard-nosed coaches who lead very hard-nosed teams. That's what makes these teams special, is that, you know, even though with a 2-0 lead right now, Gateway has the power to storm back with their great offense. But Lindenwold's defense has been crushing in this first half. That's just from an objective standpoint. That one will go the other way. Only taken away by number 7. They run Guadardo Moya. Back out to Okiki. He's got a run. And it's out of play onto the berm. This is going to be a corner for Diego Rodriguez Aguilar. And it goes right to Horwitz. And Snyder obviously not happy with his team's play calling on that one, or with their execution of that corner. It's going to roll to our right again. This time picked up by Parent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flying projectiles here on the near sideline. Spikes the throw. Garrett barely keeps it in play. Now that one will roll out. Garrett's gonna let that one drop for Norton. Sun's been poking in and out of the clouds this afternoon. Set up and header, but just not enough power on it for a Gateway goal. If Garrett's head was made of stainless steel, that would have made it 2-1, but unfortunately just didn't have enough oomph on it. One's gonna go back out to number 8, Danny Ramos. Ramos gets tripped up by Klein. Ajnowski goes for a slide. This time, Klein's going to force the possession the other way, and that's going to go onto the berm. Looks like we're getting done with the regular time in the first half. That's what we've got, about 30 seconds on our clock. They're going to set this one up for a quick one. Gets blocked. Gateway's going to have to bring it the other way, but now Horwitz is there. Hunted. Deep. Back to Lindenwold. And Ajnowski going for a Hail Mary. That one's going to be on the far side. And that'll be picked up by number 9, Justin Acosta Palacios. In the final seconds of the first half, seeing if they can get anything going before the break. Lindenwold's controlling the possession. Oh, they're running hard. Here's the breakaway by Okiki. It is to the left by maybe a foot or less of the post. That was close, to say the least. You can say Jason Flores. He He was pretty upset about that one. That's going to end the first half, but not a first half to be upset about for Lindenwold. They lead 2-0 after 40. We'll take a quick break here at Gateway Regional High School. I'm Dan Wilkins here with Vincent Folks. Halftime break here on DWB. We'll be right back. Garden State Pet Center is an independently owned full-service pet store. Our specialty is promoting companionship between people and animals by providing the healthiest product choices available, including all-natural foods, supplements that support and relieve health issues, and innovative products for pet parents. Our goal is to provide our customers with a relaxing environment, and while we're not striving to be the biggest store on the East Coast, we're striving to be the best. No other pet store will make you feel at home like we do. At Garden State Pet Center, we view pets as members of the family. We don't believe in fast, high-pressure sales, but instead matching up the right pet with the right owners, as you are making a lifelong commitment. Together with our team members, we would like your visit to our store to be both enjoyable and educational. Simply drop in and take a look around. View the birds, reptiles, small animals, toys, food, cages, and miscellaneous items. Learn of the services we have to offer and decide for yourself if this is the store you'd like to call your home away from home.
Victor Santucci, owner of Garden State Pet Center. Visit us today at 226 South Whitehorse Pike in Audubon, New Jersey. We're open 7 days a week for all of your pets' needs.
DJK Roofing is an American-known company that cares about our customers. We answer the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and offer financing options to keep cash in your pocket. Even in our busiest times, estimates happen within 24 hours if needed. Most jobs can be completed in 1 day. Our measurement techniques ensure accuracy, so there are no extra waste materials when we replace your roof. We treat our home like it's yours. From the biggest to the smallest jobs, the owner will be on site to oversee the operation. Our employees are not permitted to smoke on jobs, and cleanup is so good that it might be cleaner than when we were around. For all your roofing needs, call DJK Roofing now.
Tommy D's Home Design Center has opened a second location on Creek Road in Belmar, operating in Philadelphia for over 25 years and now expanding into South Jersey. Tommy D's is the place to go for kitchen cabinets, countertops, and cabinet accessories, heavily discounted compared to big box retailers. Stop in, take a seat, and watch as our experienced kitchen designer makes the kitchen of your dreams right in front of you. Tommy D's is the best in the business for quality kitchen countertops and cabinets that fit all budgets. Call us today at 856-210-9504 or visit the new location in person on the corner of Creek Road and Harding Avenue in Belmar next to the 42 on-ramp. Back here in the second half, it is 2-0 in favor of Lindenwold here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. I'm Dan Wilkins here with Vincent Folks. It's a good one so far. Lindenwold and Gateway both going into this ball game with the same record of 4-1. One of those teams will go home 5-1 after today. Goes without saying, but Lindenwold's been on the offensive today so far with a 2-0 lead after 40. They've got 40 more to play here at Gateway Regional High School. This broadcast is brought to you by the Garden State Pet Center, the place to be for all things pet-related, including the healthiest product choices available, and toys, cages, accessories, and more. Visit today 7 days a week in person on the 200 block of White Horse Pike in Audubon, or online at exoticpetsnj.com. So everybody's going to switch sides here. Lindenwold will be on the right side of your screen with the white jerseys and navy blue shorts and yellow accents. The Gateway Gators will be on the left side of your screen with the black jerseys and blue accents, white numbering. That's got to be a tough climate to play in when you're wearing black jerseys. You know the science that black jerseys absorb the most sunlight. So I don't know. Maybe for like hot games they should wear white, just like Lindenwold does. But then at the same time, the road team usually wears white. Home team usually wears a different color. So if they went with like a blue and a whole blue kind of vibe, would be a bad idea. All right, getting ready to go. Second half, 2-0 Lindenwold leads. There we go, underway. Goes to Jean de Gay. Gets a good setup there, back to Horwitz. That one's going to be wide right over to the football practice. You can see back there. That's funny. Some of the football players are grabbing the soccer ball. There's a breakaway. Wide left. Shot by Diego Rodriguez Aguilar. Off the head of Hajnowski. Working hard here, Jake Garrett sends that one out after a fierce battle with Jason Flores. And the ball driving again with Rodriguez Aguilar. Back to Horowitz. Wait a second. That one's going to roll, and it just didn't have enough momentum to get past Horowitz, but he saves it after a chaotic battle. Horowitz high in the air. He's going to take a bounce. Now it's going to roll out past number 5, Roger Canales. Thrown in by Justin Duggan. Ooh, gets taken down. And the whistle's blown. It'll be free kick for Cody Shaw. Yeah, Shaw is going to send this one away. Actually, no, hold on. It's going to be Norton. Got a very quick setup on that one. Didn't really take his time, but he knows that with his team down 2, they've got to play a little up-tempo. Got a shove. That one's out of play, and a whistle. Gonna set up a kick for Shaw. What's the issue here?
There's sub, I couldn't see.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a sub came into the game and didn't have his shin guards on. I think that's what it was because they were pointing to the shins.
They said no sub.
Yeah, I don't know. You also can't substitute on free kicks, so.
Right.
Oh, almost off the glove. Off the glove hand of Martinelli. And they're going to set up another corner here for Jake Garrett. Going to see what he can get here. Jake Garrett, Gateway's leading scorer. Nope, they're going to blow it dead. They need to give him a little more space. They're going to try it again. Ooh. Close, but no cigar. That one goes back out. And Martinelli's going to take it at the goalpost. And Lindenwold's defense has just been superb today. And unfortunately now this is going to set up a corner on the other side. Corner Palooza here in Gateway. This will be sent away by Tristan Fernandez. Gets a decent angle, and a little bit of teammate self-sabotage is going to result in the Gateway player being down here. Mike DeChico, the athletic director, coming out with the trainer. Seems like both of those guys just had a head-on collision. I just think there was a miscommunication. And that was Cody Shaw and Jake Garrett. Again, Gateway's leading scorer. Garrett's going to get up and obviously a little bit shaken, but we'll see if he can return to the pitch at some point today. Looks like he's going to stay out there, but you can see he's just trying to shake it off a little bit. He was like holding his hand up to his ear. Now Brandon Martinelli and the referee discussing something. I don't know what we're waiting on. Now the referee's talking to Rich Kelly. Yeah, I don't know what this is all about. I don't know. They're going to separate here. There's Mike DeChico, the athletic director. Still don't know what the holdup is. It's just a little weird. All right, now it looks like whatever issue was, it has been resolved. And Martinelli's going to get a kick. Sends it away. Took a weird backspin, goes to LaCroix. Oh. Getting crossed up. And down, but limping a little bit. Sliding is Horwitz. He hangs onto it. A lot of heavy action here in the second half for the goalkeepers. Horwitz and Martinelli. Gets a great shot off the shin of Garrett. He's charging down the sideline. That one goes out. There's a line drive. Header by Fernandez. Taken out by Shaw. They wanted a handball and that one didn't get it. Throw from Shaw. Goes into Fernandez. He almost lost his balance. He almost lost the balance again, but this time loses possession. Header, look out. Nice block. Thrown in by Acosta Palacios. Into the corner. Shaw just lost possession there. Gateway's got to send this one out with Alton Rattle up there. Another block, this time by Hajnowski, and it goes out of play. Here in Woodbury Heights, 75 degrees with wind blowing 8 to 10 miles an hour at the west to northwest spot. This ball just keeps getting knocked in and out, in and out, in and out. One rolls out. Yeah, that one spot, just everybody keeps getting kicked out and man.
Push forward.
And goes out of play again. Throw by Acosta Palacios. Right near the corner flag. Substitutes coming in for Lindenwold. I mean, Lindenwold has just been controlling the ball all day. I think Martinelli's only had a couple of shots on goal throughout the entire game, while Horwitz has had the whole kitchen sink thrown at him. line drive. Goes to Hajnowski. He's going to cross up a couple guys. Looks like Gateway's driving here with Contarino. They're going to lose possession. They might get it right back with Contarino. Now they're going to get it back with Norton. Up in the sideline again, and that one is going to go onto the berm. Actually, just short of the berm. Contarino is going to throw this one in. It's off of Norton. And Martinelli reaches up to save it. That one rolls out. Up and away. Suzanne Gay. Back. Whoa! And everybody's getting tripped up. Get a little feisty with it. It's going to be free kick for Hajnowski. Yeah, that's going to be a yellow card. Going to be a yellow card on Lindenwold. Their second of the day. Diego Rodriguez Aguilar. Snyder obviously not happy with Diego. Need Norton on this one. Here we go. Got a good angle on it. Oh, and just Martinelli on that one. Martinelli with a no-looker. Here's a drive by number 3, and Tony Cruz. Haven't heard much from him today. Here comes the breakaway. And saved by Horwitz. Alex Horwitz prevents it from being a 3-0. Another boot by Horwitz. Oh, look at that by Garrett. Great footwork there. Unfortunately for Gateway, it's going to go right back into the visitors' possession. Here we go again. They've got to get it out on that one. Going to drive that down the sideline. It's going to stay in for Godardo Moya. Now Shazani Gay back on it, and Garrett goes down. And he gets checked up. Bit of a late hit, but they're going to keep going. Things getting physical. Let's see if they can score, and it's off the goalpost and out of play. Can't get much closer than that for Gateway. They've had a lot of opportunities to score, and it's not like it's their fault. Lindenwold just had an exceptional defense. They've had a lot of opportunities just go sour. This is going to be a corner kick for Gateway. With Tristan Fernandez out there. Let's see. Garrett with the header, but the counter header by number 5, Roger Canales, sends that one out. Again, as close as you can get. 3 more subs coming in for Lindenwold. Horwitz is there. He hangs on to it. I mean, it just seems like now in the second half it's been back and forth where we've got, you know, just shot on goal after shot on goal. But now for a bit of a change of pace, I'll go the other way. I agree with the parents. Great hustle there by Contarino.
Right there.
This is going to be a free kick. Sent away by Norton.
Keep dropping.
Here we go. Up and away. Header. Martinelli. Wow. He swatted at it, and an incredible play. Brandon Martinelli. And he might have hurt himself in the process. Yeah, we're going to stop the clock here. I don't even know if they have a backup goalkeeper. Martinelli's the only one listed on this roster, but he seems to be all right. I think he just kind of landed awkwardly. Yeah, I think he just landed a little awkwardly when he swatted that ball away. I mean, an absolutely incredible play. Now the corner. Not gonna go for now, but oh my goodness. If all these shots had gone Gateway's way, it would have been a blowout for the home side. But they have just had the worst of worst luck. And not just that, but great defense from Martinelli and from the entire Lindenwold defense. It's been exceptional. I mean, Lindenwold took care of the scoring early. You know, they scored twice in the first 20 minutes. And now this has just kind of been a dogfight since then. With a drive by Cruz. Antony Cruz gets crossed up, and that's going to be a whistle. And that's going to be a yellow card for Antony Cruz. 3 yellows for Lindenwold here in this one. Usually in high school soccer, you usually don't see more than 1 yellow, but because of the fact that we've got a lot of physicality on both sides, it's made this a bit of an anomaly. He's going to be sent away by number 14, Exxon Aguilar. And a nice save by Horwitz. Got up and grabbed it. You want to go out? Contarino's going to take this one. Off the head of Garrett. I love how Contarino just gave me the look. Have you heard that too? Just about halfway through the second half. And now Gateway's going to have to start playing up tempo. With the throw in again from Contarino. Set up almost by Hajnowski. It's going to take a backspin and right to Martinelli. Don't forget, folks, our next broadcast will be Friday, September 22nd, with some Tri-County football, or West Jersey football, with two teams that are normally in the Tri-County Conference, Riverside and Pittman, on the 22nd, 6 p.m. start time. And then after that, Monday, September 25th, Wildwood and Gloucester Catholic with men's soccer coming up, and then a doubleheader, JV and varsity soccer, Hollingswood and Audubon on Tuesday, the 26th. That one goes out. So after the yellow card, Cruz getting subbed back out. This is going to be a corner for Lindenwold. For number 6, Jean Gay. Keeps it lateral. What can he do? It's off the crossbar and unbelievable. Goes out on the far sideline. And Jason Snyder berating his coach, or his player. I was going to say, that's got to be sent out by Jackson. Goes to Guadardo Moya. Contarino getting a good cross up. What can Jake Garrett do about it? Oh, we've got a Lindenwold player hurt. And the whistle's going to be blown here. That is number 13. That'll be Emerson Castro Osorio. He just rolled around. He seems to get up all right.
Okay. Okay. Now on white. Now here.
Referees are actually conferring about where to place the ball. Because the lead man was saying it was out there, yeah. Hajnowski will set it up after the foul on Lindenwold. Hajnowski gets it set, and that's going to go through everybody out of play. That's going to be a corner. Number 4, Fernandez on it. So Martinelli is now off the pitch. I think they had to take him out because of the injury timeout or whatever it was, but referees just told him he's got to go. So now the backup goalkeeper is coming in for Lindenwold. We don't have him on our roster. So this could very well change things. Let's see what they can do. Haven't seen this before. Backup goalie coming in for a corner. They had to bring Martinelli off. Backup goalkeeper in for Lindenwold. Here we go. That's going to be off. And I'm just looking at Martinelli over here. They're going to bring him right back. Now they're going to bring him right back. So that one backup goalkeeper was in for one play and is now back out. So Martinelli will go back to the station here. This will be sent away by Gerardo Moya. Oh, Jake Garrett goes down. A couple of guys go down. Garrett's taking a couple of hard hits today. Here we go. Jermaine Okiki getting some momentum. Looks like the JV game is over. Here we go, making it 3. Whoa! Horwitz on a liner right to his chest. He gets the save. That one is going to be a long fly. Off the chest of Fernandez. I gotta say, a lot more defense heavy than what we saw in our first soccer game of the year, which was West Windsor South at Delran in a 5-2 ball game. I mean, that was a pretty offense heavy game. Delran scoring 3 in the first and 2 in the second half. Getting a bit of a push off there with Ben Klein. That's going to blow the whistle there. Just about 14 minutes left in regulation. Lindenwold leads 2-0. Like we said, they got their scoring done out of the way early, and now they've been on the defensive ever since. That's high in the air. Ethan Flores on the drive. Lindenwold really controlling the possession here. They've got another chance. And this time it still stays in Lindenwold's possession. Now back to Gateway. They're going to cross midfield. 3-on-1. Still rolls right past him. Oh, it's going to get past Martinelli. He's got to get back into the goalkeeper spot. A couple players down. Contarino rolling around. Getting guarded hard by Aguilar. And now that's going to blow the whistle. Going to set up a free kick here for Exon Aguilar. Thank you. Yeah, like we said, JV game is done. They've made their way to the sidelines here. Luckily, don't have to walk far. On the gaze, going to send this one away. He's got a good angle on it. Going to be a header back the other way. don't think I've seen that many headers in a row in a long time. There was no foot action on that play. Gay goes for a slide. Norton trying to get in on that one. He's got 2-on-1. Norton goes down. It's going to go back the other way. Lindenwold's got a drive from Okiki. Almost had a shot on goal. Now there's another one, and Horowitz picks it up again. Horowitz has just been absolutely all over the place in terms of having to do everything all at once as the whistle's blown again. A lot of fouls, a lot of yellow cards, a very physical game. Now, when Gateway played Audubon on Monday, which was our last soccer broadcast that we did, there were no yellow cards, and there were a lot of fouls, but there were no cards. Oh, Martinelli dives to his left, and he hangs onto it. That was a game that Gateway won 2-0, but now they may be on the other side of that end. Back into play. This broadcast is brought to you by Doug Does Anything, your local handyman. For any job needed, no matter how big or small, give Doug Does Anything a call, 856-412-0118. Now we'll go to the JV sideline. To the right of Horowitz. To the left, Okiki couldn't get that one off. And a couple substitutions for Lindenwold. Off the head of number 25, Hendrik Guerrero. Even those whistles are throwing me off. Garrett charging towards Shijani Gay. That one goes out. Goes out to Lindenwold's possession. Norton hanging out of it. And that one goes right into the fan section and right through it. It's going to keep rolling into the infield grass. It's a nice cornfield out there. On the Lindenwold bus. They're going to hold the throw. There's going to be a couple substitutions coming in for Lindenwold and a couple for Gateway as well. Alton Rattle coming out. So is number 17, that being Colin Kelly. And number 12, Sean Cawley, also coming out. This one goes back and forth between Shaw and Hajnowski. Header goes the other way. Gateway's got to turn a momentum here. Hajnowski a little bit to the left. And a nice boot by Horwitz. Under pressure as well. Gay falls down on the header. Here comes Aiden Norton getting tripped up, and Martinelli hangs on somehow. I mean, obviously with him being the goalie, there's a hard case for him to be a player of the game, but I've got to give my props to Brandon Martinelli for an absolutely exceptional performance in the goal tonight. If Lindenwold hangs on to win this one, they would go to 5-1 on the 2023 Young campaign, and Gateway would fall to 4-2. Remember, both of these teams had the same record, 4-1, and then also they were both 4-0 in conference play. Now, with these two guys facing each other, one must fall, one must survive, and it looks like the visitors right now with about a 6-minute time frame left in the first, in regulation. They're looking like the favorites, but don't count out Gateway. They've had a lot of comeback victories before in any sport. Coach is now saying 5 minutes for Jason Snyder saying that. Wisnowski, it's a bit of an awkward foot. And there's another yellow card.
Come on, let's hurry it up, Lou, hurry it up.
I don't know who had the yellow card there. That must have been number 17. It's Christian Morales, and Snyder just living. Here we go on the free kick. Maybe a chance to keep that one in. Can't tell. In the corner, and that one's going to go out. I mean, it seemed like in the first half, Gateway's momentum just really wasn't there, and Lindenwold was controlling the possessions. Now, the story's a little different. That's straight up. Wisnowski with a high-flying header. Norton gets blocked. He's going to try to go through. Goes through the 5-hole. That one's going to go out to the benches over there. Thrown in by Shaw. No, he's going to hang on to it. Now for the double take. He does it again. Garrett going around in heavy defense. That one's out. And now we go in that cycle again where these guys are kicking the ball in and out and in and out. Over and over and over again. With a crossover there by number 9. That being Jason Zhang. Haven't heard too much from him today. Still stays in Gateway's possession on their side. Lindenwold's not happy with themselves, but they're up by 2, and they've got about 3 minutes left in the ball game. Here comes Klein. Stopped by Shaw. Lindenwold's going to try to get it back here with Rodriguez Aguilar. He's got a good setup here. What can he get? That one goes out to Gay. Off the crossbar. So close again for the visitors.
Oh, there's another try.
They're going to try it again, but it's going to go to the right. My word. They don't have a lot of time. Gateway's going to have to really play up tempo here. Right at mid-pitch. Goes to Okiki. Off the back, the unexpected back of Diego Aguilar. Oh, he slipped on the ball. He goes down. He's still down. He's going to go out. There's going to be a couple substitutions here. Number 27, Brandon Borden, coming in. Johnny Gay with a setup here on the kick in. Gateway gets it back again with Brandon Borden, or no, excuse me. It's gonna be wide. That'll be number 29, Tommy Morgan, and Horwitz. No. He saved it. Horwitz saved it. My fear was I thought his head hit the goalpost when he was saving it. Goes to Norton, gets a self-touch there. To Fernandez, they've got to play up tempo here, which I think that they're trying to do, but Lindenwold is getting back into their first half ways, controlling that possession and getting the pressure all on Alex Horwitz. Well, remember, that clock on the bottom of your screen is unofficial, doesn't account for stoppage time. That one goes out. Football player is going to grab that one. Horwitz has got to get it away. Wisnowski a little slow to get up. Runs laterally to the goalpost. That's going to be it shortly, that's what I'll tell you. But still time for Gateway. Just not much. Yeah, you can see Horwitz, he's holding on to his head. I think he did hit his head on the goalpost. I mean, I'm not one to speculate, but that didn't look good. He was holding on to his head like he was in pain. I may be completely wrong about that, though. Lindenwold trying to take away the time. Oh, look at the crossover. Jake Garrett with the steal. Garrett again. That one's going to go towards the corner. Who's going to grab it? That one's out. Goes past Martinelli. Martinelli's obviously going to take his time with it. You can see Horwitz. He's, I think, obviously a little bit. I think he hit his head on the goalpost during that save. Which, A+ for effort, but at the same time, you want to put yourself first, and you don't want to hurt yourself over this. Number 15, Alex Jackson back in the game. Horwitz in heavy traffic, sends the boot. Gets past Borden. Some starters, some subs in for Gateway. Oh yeah, another Lindenwold player slow to get up. No whistle. Yeah, now they're going to stop the clock here. That's number 13, Emerson Castro Osorio. Not the first time he's gone down today. Yeah, now I think whatever his first injury was, he has re-aggravated that as he needs some assistance to get off the field. 13, Emerson Castro Osorio being helped by Bayron Godardo Moya. See, what I've seen is that if there's an injury really late in the game and there's really no shot of coming back, they usually just blow the whistle. But that was not the case. They're going to let it play through the extra time. Ooh, Gay gets a shove from Jake Garrett. And that's going to do it. Unfortunately, Shijani Gay is hurt, and that just may be the one gut punch that Lindenwold did not want, since that is their star player. But that's going to do it. Final score, Lindenwold 2, Gateway 0. Gateway, after losing to Shalik in the second game of the year, was on a great run, but they now fall to 4-2. Lindenwold improves to 5-1 on the year, and unfortunately, before they can shake hands, they have to check on their teammate, Shijani Gay, the senior who transferred from Southern Florida last year, as the athletic trainer for Gateway will attend to him. But that's where we'll call it a wrap. 2-0 Lindenwold, with a rather somber note to end the ball game. Hopefully he is okay. But our next broadcast will be Friday, September 22nd, with Friday Night Lights football, the Riverside Rams and the Pittman Panthers on DWB. From everybody here at Dan Wilkins Broadcasting, my social media coordinator, Anthony DePalma, our graphics crew, Gavin Van Rel and Caleb Lane, my producer, and who did a wonderful job today through adversity, Vincent Vogt, and myself, Dan Wilkins. We'll see you on Friday in Pittman for Friday Night Lights. We'll see you, everybody. Have a good one.